Welcome back here on SpinTV. Jamie Thomas, Ian Anderson,
Hanging out, watching some disc golf.
A little more disc golf. You guys in for 9 more with us. Holes 10 through 18 of the third round. MPO division. It's moving day at Wildhorse. Playing the TERREX course. Super happy. Again, can't say it enough. Adidas coming out, taking a leap of faith, helping out the first NT of the year. Got some VIPs from the company on site. I saw them watching the live coverage in the clubhouse.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really cool. We had PDGA on one screen, PGA on the other screen, bar and grill, everybody hanging out.
So cool.
This is the place to be this weekend. Get here next year if you can. But let's talk about hole number 10. 453 feet. OB to the right. Big lake.
And with the green right in front of the pin. Come up short on that bomb.
Definitely comes into play. This is a risk reward for these guys. All of these guys can reach it, but wind conditions and confidence in the shot will definitely make the determining factor.
Yep, and you got to add in that ridge green. Rollaways can happen.
Probably the signature feature out here.
It seems like it, huh?
Just putting it right on those undulations and just making you think a little more about it.
Absolutely. Eagle busting out that big old forehand again.
That's massive.
Yeah, unreal. One of those PD2s again. Uli taking a backhand line. Kind of tough to park it with a backhand and not get really dangerous with that OB, Jamie.
You have to challenge it if you want to go backhand. It's 390 to the back of that green.
Oh. Or you could just hit a rock and kick it towards the basket. Wow. Yeah.
Reminiscent of that Ricky shot in the first round, the little J hook off the tree.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Rick bombing that enforcer. So far.
It's a technical line right there.
Right?
Just like you're talking about with that backhand.
Mm-hmm. Really tested it, but it paid off. And Johnny looking to match Rick's shot, but that didn't have quite enough power or turn on it.
I feel like he tends to favor really overstable discs.
He does, doesn't he?
And it's just hard to execute that shot like that.
Yeah. It's kind of like Nico. They both throw a lot of flex shots. That was Johnny with a really good forehand up right there. Did go a little bit long with that ridge green. Yeah.
Uli Heiser run. Yep. Stay safe.
Gonna be a par. Eagle with a little bit of a scary run here. Could blow by.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Calm flag stick. Really want to make a move with that putt.
Yeah.
Couldn't convert it.
Especially when you know Rick's just about to do that.
Yeah. Anytime Rick's CTP, that puts pressure on the whole rest of the card.
Absolutely. And even when he's not, he's about to hit a putt from outside you.
Yeah. I think that's probably the biggest thing you can say about his game is that he doesn't have to be CTP.
Nope, not at all.
To put pressure, but man, Johnny.
Losing a stroke there, taking a bogey. Losing 2 to Ricky even.
Yeah. I mean, we're all really happy that Adidas is in this, but you don't tag the band. A lot of band tagging going on this round. 1 down, 8 to go. We'll be right back.
For me, it's time with my friends.
For me, it's a walk in the park.
For me, it's my job.
For me, it's fun.
All right, Jamie, got to thank the PDGA for all their support, man.
100%. You're reading my mind. You know, they're the reason we have live streaming at this event.
Yeah.
So big shout out to the PDGA, as well as all the other sponsors. But it's the start of their touring season, and they're committing to doing it right. So really happy they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, man. A hole 11, par 4, 832, Jamie.
Yeah, we saw the 840-footer on the front 9, and just a few holes later, get another chance to really let one rip.
Mm-hmm. And Rick is crushing that enforcer out there, middle of the fairway. You kind of want to be farther left than right to get around that corner on your second shot, which Rick does really well right there.
Absolutely. At 560 feet on the right side, you've got this sand trap that's a hazard. So if you try to play a flex or a roller and really get down there, that comes into play.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of rollers, Jamie, looks like Eagle has one lined up.
Not afraid to go aggressive at any time.
Oh, my goodness. That's a PD2 for the record, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we can go ahead and anoint Eagle as the best roller thrower in the game right now.
That was gross. That was over 700 feet.
And it's kind of a lost art form, I feel like, in disc golf, and he's bringing it back. He's making it cool again.
Him and Sexton holding down the roller for it, man.
Another left side placement like you're talking about.
Exactly, sir. Good one from Uli. And we got Johnny. There he is with that familiar flex line, Jamie.
Yeah, just needs it to soft skip.
That'll do. A really tough shot to get parked if you don't make the corner, which Paul and Johnny haven't quite done. But Paul's done a really nice turnover here.
Yeah, very technical line. Throw it that high and get it to turn.
Because when you fade, you're going away from the basket. Johnny.
Requires total commitment.
Absolutely. Johnny committed a little too much to that one, going a little bit long.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but did commit to the turnover like you're talking about.
Yeah. Gunning for Peter there on the camera.
He was, right? Oh, Rick going roller on the second shot. I like this, Jamie.
Interesting play here. Ooh.
Yeah.
Not off by much.
Yeah, but not the best spot to be over there. And look, Eagle with just a little putter shot. 830-foot hole. Putter on your second shot.
I mean, having the distance is great, but you have to have the touch to combo. And Eagle's got it in spades.
Absolutely. Johnny for birdie 3, not so much. Here's Rick from behind the tree.
Ooh. Good run. Another little band shot.
Yeah, tough look back there. Paul, after that, really nice upshot. See if he can convert that into a birdie.
Just over, just in.
And he did. Play a little poker. Eagle coming back. Wow. I'm a fan of that roller shot.
Yeah, I mean, textbook way to play this hole in an aggressive style.
I heard Sexton threw a good one on this one, too.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Yep. That was Rick tapping in the 4. Johnny doing the same.
After hole 11, got a note Coling, Sexton, Macbeth.
Wow.
All knocking on the door right there, making moves.
Some familiar names doing work. On to hole 12, par 3. A little bit uphill, 398. Got this really dangerous green here.
Yeah, and you can't hit any of the early trees because you're throwing from out of bounds. You need to get onto the grass part of the golf course.
Oh, was not aware of that. Eagle is going PD2. One of his more overstable ones on a flex line here, but didn't put enough ante on that one, Jamie.
And left side is danger.
Yeah, a lot of shenanigans down there. Uli landing up something pretty similar, I believe. Oh, he's going turnover, but again, bailing out left.
Yeah, and the OB does widen out, as you can see. The cart path is the line, so should be okay as long as you clear.
Rick, I believe that's a mid, the way it's flying. Or at least an understable fairway, and that is pretty good.
Wow, 396 feet uphill.
Johnny playing that flex line per the usual.
Yeah, and he's put that. That's on a dime right there.
Wow. That's a tough stick, too.
Oh, yeah, to put it, I mean, you can easily trickle right back down the left side of that hill.
Paul with a smart upshot right here. Eagle's got to look a little scary with that green behind and the hill. Oh, so I thought it settled. It did not, Jamie.
Oh, man.
It rolled right back down the hill.
He kind of looked like he changed his mind last minute and just committed, didn't totally commit to the run.
Yep.
Gave it a little half run and paid the price for that one.
Sure did. Gonna be taking a bogey. Rick for a 2. Yeah. Rick doing Rick things.
And you have to wonder if that's another example, like we were talking about, Ricky putting the pressure. Eagle thought, oh, I need to make a run at this.
That's a really good point.
He probably didn't.
There's Paul dropping in the par after Johnny. What a drive.
Yeah.
Moving to second place with Eagle taking the bogey there.
6 more holes to go. Moving on to 13. Even 300 feet, playing back towards the clubhouse and all the wonderful facilities out here at Wildhorse. Hyzer, kind of technical.
Yeah.
Just distance control is what you're looking for. The cart path and beyond does play OB.
Yeah. And it's a really fast green. Get some skips, especially with that dirt and the putting green. Or is that a golf tee box? That's a golf tee box.
I think so. I think that's one of the golf holes playing away from the clubhouse.
Rick throwing that big old hyzer. Stuck in that tree, Jamie.
Yeah, just getting caught up on the right side.
Gonna have an awkward putt, but Ricky is pretty good at those. Ooh.
Got a little slowdown from the grass right
He
there.
did, didn't he? Spicy, but it stays in.
2 in a row. 2 great drives from Johnny.
Yeah. That's right, huh? Oh, Paul taking the hyzer line, but
Ooh,
not really that close.
don't like that sound.
Got a big old skip into OB land. Eagle, I'm pretty sure this is his Metal Flake Max.
Ooh. He may have been helped out by that tree, but that's a good spike angle to put it on.
And here is Rick from inside the bush.
No problem.
Doesn't matter, it turns out.
It doesn't.
No. Look at that, scraping the ground.
Knuckles dragging right there and still committing to the follow through.
Oh, my
Beautiful
goodness.
up and in, no wobble on that putt either.
Nah.
That's just pure.
Best in the game right now, man.
Yeah, that's hit the sweet spot on the basket. That's putting that 10,000 hours in.
It is. Absolutely. Expert level achieved, Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Paul's going to try and save his par after the OB drive.
He got a really nice spot there.
He did. Yeah. There were some friendly spectators that gave him an accurate spot, which is always nice. Eagle with the bird. Johnny about to do the same, most likely.
Yeah, and I really don't think you can overstate it. Ricky hitting that putt when, you got to think, walking down the fairway,
Yeah.
Johnny and Eagle are thinking, okay, got one here.
Yeah, I might get one on him this time.
And nope.
Dream crusher Ricky Wysocki.
Turns around and puts the pressure right back on it that you don't want to lose a stroke to
That's
him.
true, huh? A hole 14 must get,
15,
Jamie.
yeah.
Downhill. Like, there's a little OB right, a little OB long, but must get for these guys. Rick coming up a little bit short there, actually.
Spike line is interesting.
Yeah. Johnny throwing a little bit lower, Jamie.
Yeah. As long as it slows down when it hits. No problem.
Johnny's drive game is on point right now.
He's heating up on this back 6. Maybe, probably even the back 9. Just showing him how it's done.
Eagle flipping one out there.
Tried to finesse it a little too much.
Yeah, the 2 biggest arms coming up short on this one.
Wow.
Yeah. Uli flirting with those trees.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. But that's the perfect one.
Done as designed.
Yep.
Flirt with that right side on the hyzer.
No putting stress on this hole. Rick missing one. And Eagle, this bush is just like the worst spot for him.
Yeah.
What?
Just a minor annoyance in his day.
Wow. What a putt.
No worries. And the angle that he put it on, I got no words. Just catches top link.
So cool right there.
Perfect.
I love these slow-mo replays, Jamie.
Oh, yeah. Huge shout out. And shout out to your crew for, bringing enough people out here to get that done.
Love it, man.
It just adds an element that's really exciting.
Absolutely. Rick clams up the par. Johnny was just an absolute drop in for birdie. And Paul is even closer. There it is.
Card's going to get a stroke on Rick, but he's got a comfortable lead.
Does.
5 strokes.
Wow.
Johnny and Eagle, 1 stroke separates.
Hole 15, par 3, 302. This one's kind of on this ridge. It's a really tight backhand line, or there's a forehand hyzer line.
Yeah, playing right on the spine that separates the two golf fairways. Like you said, only 302. Completely changed this hole from last year.
Oh, really?
And yeah, they used to play on the left side of the fairway that you can see in the drone shot there.
Oh, okay.
So, I think just adding a little element of difficulty with the gravel. You just don't know how your disc is going to react.
Yep. Johnny with the backhand. And Yuli was saying it's a backhand line if you're Johnny McCray. For me, it's a forehand line, but it's a backhand line for you. And it turns out he was right.
And Eagle may be going for an overhand line here.
He sure is. A little thumber action. Bink. Not the best roll,
Ooh.
but it's gotta look.
But man, I mean, when we say he has all the shots,
Yeah.
I mean he has all the shots.
All of them. He's got old man game.
Yeah.
Paul taking what I think is the traditional line here. I mean, looks like the most wide open anyway, right?
Yeah, as partner Avery Jenkins is a fan of saying, game of percentages. Yuli took the big percentage shot there.
Yep. Rick is throwing the felon, but got too much turn on this one. And he's pin high, but he's far away.
Cracking open the door here.
Yep. Got a long, like 55 uphill putt right here.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Ricky range.
Just when you think you might get a stroke on the kid.
You know all these tours that are keeping stats? You know, they got the inside the
Yeah.
circle. They need the Ricky range.
They do.
His circle is just different than everybody else's.
It is ridiculous. Paul missing one he probably could have made right there. Eagle bushes in the way a little bit, but not a lot. Should be converting here.
Oh,
What? I swear that was in for a little bit.
the weak side spit out. Looks so good. Catches the whole half of the basket and just slips off the rim.
What is?
No way.
That was great use of slow-mo right there. I like that.
I don't think you can touch more of the basket
No.
and fall out.
Got all of it right there. Johnny after that beautiful backhand drive. Really low ceiling, really touch shot. And he converts Jamie.
He's the ageless wonder. Can't say it enough.
Yep. Love watching him play. Eagle was not stoked after that one, rightly so. That brutal chain out.
Yeah, with Johnny and Ricky both converting, that's just, we're late in the round. There's only one round to play. You want that one back.
Yeah, he probably thought he was getting at least a stroke on him, and it turned out to be the other way around.
He'll have an opportunity here. 516 feet on this almost tweener par 3. 390 to the front of the golf green there. So, you know, if you can get that clean line, if the wind is right, Eagle's got no problem to drive this pin and more. See how all these pros choose to attack it.
Yep, again, basket up on that mound. Johnny McCray. Layup shot, Jamie.
Yeah, smart golf there.
Yeah, he knows he can't carry that. No, that's real far.
Seeing if he can tempt these young guns to make the mistake.
Right. Ricky's playing it really wide, Jamie. He's, again, smart golf from Rick.
Yeah, he's got the cushion.
Doesn't need to attack and kind of just play his golf and have it work out for him.
Yeah.
So Eagle is throwing this crazy high. He's got that roller PD2 in his hands this time.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to try and do something.
He just wants to glide it out.
Yeah, fun fact, if you want to go left, an understable disc on a hyzer will go farther left than an overstable disc flat. You got that carry, you know? And Eagle got a little too much turn on it, but he's out there.
Wow. And that's such a difficult shot to execute.
It is, yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're 930 or 1030 rated.
Yeah, he was lining that one up for a little bit. Needed to put just a little more hyzer on it. Looking at Paul's second shot with that A2. Loves it for those forehand ups. A little wide, but that'll work.
Good weight on that shot.
Yep. Rick. Just pitching it. Oh. I didn't see this one coming.
He's done that a few times this weekend, using the skip on the
That's cool.
short grass of the green.
Yeah. So Eagle actually gave himself a pretty tough lie over here. He's got to go under these trees, through the trunks. He's got a forehand lined up here, though. Wow.
No problem. Sort of that wedge shot. Just kind of roll it around the mound.
Yep. Johnny just pitching up as well. See if Uli can convert the 3. Good putt.
Hangs in the pro side. Eagle with a very similar looking conversion.
Yep. Rick, after that skip shot, going to drop one in. Or at least I assume so anyway. He doesn't miss those.
Yeah. If you're gambling,
Yeah.
that's the one to gamble on.
Absolutely. Johnny. Perfect. I like his putt. It's
He
interesting.
even putts hard. I was about to say.
Yeah. Uh-huh. He's got a very exaggerated motion, which I think is better than non-exaggerated, you know? 'Cause
Right.
that follow-through.
Gotta follow through. Moving on. Hole 17, 210 feet. The closest thing to a wooded hole you're going to see in the entire complex out here.
Very true. Well, it's a little dinker, a little forehand shot. You got this bush short right that kind of collects if you don't throw hard enough. But they should be getting this one, Jamie.
And I love seeing course design like this where you have a more powerful hole, par 3, 500 plus, and then a short hole. Get your distance, but make sure your accuracy's still in check.
Johnny came up a little bit short. It looks like Rick is about to do the same. They're kind of in that short bush to the right there. Eagle, doing Eagle things.
Grenade shot he has lined up?
That's it, Jamie.
Get out of here.
So you throw kind of a spike hyzer with something understable? Is that the idea?
Gripping it reverse.
With a thumb
with
grip.
a thumb on the underside, throwing a backhand motion straight up in the air. I haven't seen that in high-level competitive play since Barry Schultz at the USDGC a few years
You
back.
don't see it. All the tricks in the bag. He's got them. Paul, I would say Paul with a beautiful shot with that A2. Pretty much parked. Here's Rick.
No problem.
God. If he's out, it doesn't matter. Ooh, Johnny with a good putt, too.
The great equalizer in disc golf is the long-range putt.
So true, Jamie.
Putting so much pressure
Wow.
on the rest of the card.
Well put. Eagle with the bird.
Grenade to putt for the deuce.
Looking at the star frame here. If Paul makes this.
Oh,
No.
you jinxed him.
I'm sorry.
I jinxed him on hole 1. You jinxed him here.
I
So
got
we're
him.
even.
I got him bad. I'm sorry, Paul. Oh, I thought he was gonna make that one for sure. Big old thanks to Innova Champion Disc for sponsoring the coverage.
You and I had a discussion about it on your podcast a few weeks back.
Yeah.
They do more for media in the sport. Without them, I wouldn't be here. And
Same.
So you can't give them enough props.
Yeah, if you like the bits, go buy some plastic.
Shameless plug.
It's shameless as all hell, but they got some good ones.
Hole 18.
This is a fun one, Jamie.
Yeah, just a quarter short of 600. And maybe the most dangerous green of all on this course. That cart path is right there.
It is. And if you come up short on your crush attempt, you're landing on that golf green.
Yeah, you could very much roll back in. It's a 410 to the front of the green there.
Yep. Looks like Johnny McCray is just going to lay up short of that green and pitch up for an easy 3, which you can't blame him for doing that.
Yeah, no worries there.
Rick throwing the forehand fell in here off the tee. I like the shape on it. Gets it over in line with the basket.
Yeah, maybe not the highest percentage shot, but when you're Ricky Wysocki with a forehand, it's no issue.
Here is Eagle with that roller PD2 again. Uh-oh, Jamie. He is attacking.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow. That shot is, like we were talking about, insanely technical, and he just did it perfectly.
Here we got the drone coverage.
Spin back drone footage.
Look at this flight. Unreal.
I'm getting chills just watching that, and it just settles up next to that tree.
What is this, 570? Just throw a 550?
Yeah, no problem. On a hyzer flip
Just gross.
with the most overstable disc Discmania makes.
Yep. That's Paul just laying up. We're looking at some up shots right here. This is Johnny McCray. Just right of center. And that is a... Don't hit your head, Johnny.
Yeah, can't get any closer than that unless you're in the basket.
And there is Rick, top center, with his up shot. Well, he's going a little forehand action right here.
Easily within range.
And eagle for eagle.
Killing it, no doubt. Heart of the basket. We'll pull old Billy Crump like butter on a hot roll,
I
Ian.
love it, man. Love it. What a way to finish the round, though.
Ooh.
Paul makes a nice putt for birdie. Rick doing the same.
I mean, you know it's huge when you take some great birdies from the rest of the card and you just one up every single one of them.
Nobody's talking about those birdies. Everybody's talking about that eagle.
That is, man. I got no words.
Yeah.
That's a great eagle.
That was fun to watch.
And with that eagle, he went from 19 down to 21 down, knocks Jeremy Colling off of the lead card. Just ridiculous.
Yep.
What a way to play under pressure on a super dangerous hole. So clutch. Ian, don't be a stranger, man. This is a lot of fun. Hope to have you back real
Let's
soon.
do it again. I'm always down, man.
All right, everybody, check us out. Live coverage, round 4, edited coverage from round 4 coming your way on SpinTV.